If you are nervous about the future of the Amazon influencer program with Halo sales going away, commissions maybe getting lower for on-site, this video is for you. I'm going to cover exactly what Amazon did last week. Just as we were getting over the Halo sales not having in creator connections, now they're getting rid of all the Halo sales. So they're just really hitting us hard right here, but I'm really not too worried about it. And I have a whole list of things where I'm going to explain what they did, the bad part, the good part, and what you could do about it. So I'm going to cover all those things. So Amazon announced a couple different things. They sent out a couple different emails. One was about making better content, not utilizing AI, basically saying you have to make a good video. That one was a little vague, not really sure how they're going to implement that or anything else. Another email that was sent is saying they are going to adjust the on-site commission rates. We don't know whether that's going to go up or down. No idea. I have a feeling they're not going to be doubling our commissions, but I don't know if they're going to lower them either. So we don't know about that. And then another email came out saying that there will be no more Halo sales. If you don't know what that means, is if you watch a video for my water bottle, and then at the very bottom, there was a Hydro Flask bottle or a Yeti, and you click that, added it to your cart, I would get credit for that. They are now saying they are only going to give credit if someone watches this video on a water bottle and buys this water bottle. That is the only way I'm going to get commission for that. And so basically if someone buys this water bottle and then goes and buys a MacBook computer, I'm only getting credit for this water bottle. So those are the kind of things that happened this week. And all this will go into effect, I think it's April 14th. So we don't really know what the rates will be, kind of the impact on this. So the bad thing is we're losing money, right? Anytime you run a business or you're doing a side hustle, it's really hard when you get used to something and then it gets taken away. And I really do feel bad for people who've been doing this for about 6 months because everything was absolutely amazing, right? You start making videos around your house, you start getting creator connections and stuff for free. You're doing the daily fetch. Maybe you're making 500, 1,000, 2,000. You see your path to 5,000, and then they kind of whack us with the Halo sales on creator connections. And now it's going to be Halo sales overall and then potentially lower rates, right? It's just crazy because a year or two ago, it just kept getting better, and better for all of us influencers. And now it's kind of getting shaken up a little. So that's kind of the bad thing about this as well. And it's just kind of losing money sucks for doing nothing. But on the flip side of that, if you think about it, if I made a video for this and couldn't convince you to buy it and then they went and bought something else, I don't know, like maybe I didn't do a good job of selling this water bottle. I know you're kind of supposed to be giving your opinion about it and not really trying to sell it, but at the end of the day, like that's really not Amazon's problem. And number two, if for some reason they bought this water bottle and then bought a MacBook, like I didn't do anything. Like I didn't get them to the site. We don't know why they got there. There's a lot of data we don't see. So what's good about this? So some of the good things that I think is it gets rid of a lot of the stuff that we hate, things that we complain about. People making AI videos, people just holding this bottle just like this as a still image, turning it into a video, maybe using ChatGPT or 11 Labs to kind of do a voiceover on it, or just taking maybe a 5-minute video and chopping it up into, let's just maybe 4 1 minute, 1.5 minute videos, and then basically adding all those to the carousel, so hogging up space on the carousel. I don't really know how Amazon is going to police that, like what they determine is a good video, one that offers value. Not really sure, but I kind of like that as well. So no more AA slot videos. Number two, this is going to weed out people who are not serious about the program and are just not taking it serious. That's always a good thing when stuff like this happens. I don't want anyone to lose money or that they're counting on or anything like that. But if you're kind of just holding up a video like this, running it through ChatGPT or 11 Labs or something like that, you're really not offering much value to the consumer. So I don't know what else to say about that. Two, this levels the playing field for everyone. So if you don't know how to use AI or do fancy video things and all that kind of stuff, doesn't really matter. Now everyone's on the same playing field, and it's just going to be pretty straight out from here on out. And I think it's just going to weed out a lot of people that are kind of cheating the system, uploading videos that shouldn't be uploading, you know, tagging this water bottle and on a listing that is not this water bottle. I think a lot of that stuff is going to go away, and you're not going to have to worry about that. It's also going to weed out people that are like doing stupid stuff, like going into a Lego store and filming Lego sets or doing things like that. I think that's going to go away. So I kind of like that part about it. So what can you actually do about it? I think there's actually a lot to do that you could do. And I think one of the biggest pros from this is it's going to force you to do what you know you have to do. And that is make videos on products that sell. No longer can you be like, well, if I make a video for this water bottle right over here, and someone clicks on a Hydro Flask or a Yeti or whatever other popular water bottles down there, I'll get commission from that from a Halo sale. So it's gonna eliminate your kind of want to like make a video for this water bottle that has very little sales history. Probably you shouldn't be making a video for it in the first place, but since a seller will send it to you for free, you're like, whatever, I'll make a water bottle video, and if someone buys another water bottle or maybe some gym equipment or whatever, I'll get credit for that. So that will no longer be on the table. So I think it's going to really clean up your thinking process when it comes to that. Another good thing about this is they did not say anything about adjusting the Creator Connections campaigns percentage. So with 10%, there's still a lot you could do, and there's a lot of Creator Connections campaigns. If this is a high selling water bottle and I could get 10%, I could do a lot of damage with that if that sells a lot. So not super kind of crazed about that. I think it just really comes down to, it's going to just force us to do what we know we have to do. And I think you're just going to have to put your head down and work. You're going to have to do some more product research. So when you're scrolling through Creator Connections, maybe click that link, open the window, see, you know, what videos are on the carousel. Are they good videos? Are they bad videos? Do you think you can make a better video for that? What are the sales for that? Obviously, you're probably going to need a plugin for sure, either Oink or Viral View or even Keepa. I have all three for this. So I think that is kind of where this is going to go, and you're going to just have to do that research. And really, I think this is going to force you to focus on items that are in Creator Connections, because we don't know what's going to happen to the rates. But if you could at least lock in a 10% commission on something, you'll probably be in pretty good shape. And I think a lot of people are going to focus on that. I don't know if this was Amazon's intention or anything like that either, but it almost seems like they want to force us to make videos on Creator Connection stuff, because then they don't have to pay the commission. The brand will pay the commission instead. Now, I don't really think there's a need to like panic here. I think we just have to see what happens. We're really not going to know the full effects of this. I think in terms of if they adjust the rates for the on-site and they go down, I don't know how that will really affect it. In terms of Halo sales, I don't really think I do a ton in Halo sales. If I had to guess, maybe 5 to 10-ish%, where I don't want to lose 5 to 10% of my commissions. I'm just going to find a way to make it up elsewhere. And I think this is just going to make me more laser focused on Creator Connections, items that are in Creator Connections that sell well and offer a great commission, whether that's 10% or higher. And I'm just gonna have to work with that and make higher quality videos, get creative. And I think if you could do that, you should be fine. And if I'm pretty sure if you're making good, high quality videos, this really shouldn't affect you. You're just gonna have to make better product selections, maybe not request, like not blast out 100 messages just for anything. It should be also interesting to see how Creator Connections brands handle this. You know, maybe some newer products, no one wants those products anymore because they have no sales history, or so I don't know what happens with that, or all the good campaigns that are in there that have high sales volume going to be really hard to get samples. We don't know, but I'm not really worried about this. I just came off of the second best month I've ever had doing the Amazon Influencer Program. I'm actually more excited about the program than I've ever been before. So just keep that in mind. And I really think the biggest takeaway for this is to make videos on products that sell and do product research and just have product selection and figure out a way to consistently get products so you can do this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I will like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.